Oh, hello.
Oh, hi there. Probably
2 feet.
2 feet. Because that was the 1899 map, right? You could write an entire book about many of Galveston's homes, especially in the East End Historic District. So I decided to try a little experiment. A few weeks ago, I asked my Facebook followers to let me know if they would like their homes featured on Galveston Unscripted, and quite a few of you reached out. Behind me is the First Presbyterian Church here in Galveston on Church Street and 19th, officially formed on January 1st, 1840, making it one of the oldest congregations on Galveston Island. This gorgeous Nicholas Clayton designed building behind me was built in 1872 for a cost of $90,000. But this beautiful historic church is but a piece of the puzzle of what we're going to be covering today. The home we are about to explore was once a parsonage for Galveston's First Presbyterian Church, built of sturdy cypress and pine in 1894. The church purchased the home for $6,000 in 1896. The home survived the 1900 storm and served as home base for weddings, church meetings, and extracurricular activities for members of First Presbyterian Church and the other Presbyterian churches here on Galveston Island. Here on Ball Street, it has absolutely wonderful tree coverage, almost completely blocking it out from the street side. Let's go check out what's behind these trees. Welcome to Galveston Unscripted. Thank you to our video sponsor, The Daily News, bringing you the news since 1842. Support your local newspaper, The Daily News. All right, we have the opportunity to come into an absolutely gorgeous house here on Ball Street, 1612 Ball Street. This home is a perfect example of what it's like to live in over a century-old home in what is essentially a museum. Being able to take a look into homes like this really exemplifies how these homes have been adapted and added onto over time, but the respect for maintaining historical integrity is strong. 1612 Ball Street. I think you're gonna like what you see here. So right when we walk in, we are met with this unbelievable archway coming right here with this grand staircase. This home was purchased to be a parsonage for the First Presbyterian Church. A parsonage is a home purchased by the church for members of the clergy. And the detail in this Victorian-era storm survivor is stunning. This home is a reminder that Galveston was once one of the richest cities per capita in the United States. This was not the original dining room. This was more of like a parlor area, like a living room. Between 1896 and 1922, as a parsonage, weddings were held in this home, officiated by a Presbyterian minister. Here we have the original ceiling medallion. And while walking through this home, I get the feeling I've stepped back into the 1890s. Original pocket doors. They ended up basically transitioning this dining room, which was over here, and then made this more of the living area, mainly because it's just more comfortable. Of course, we have these arches right up here. Absolutely gorgeous, tons of natural light. Between the pine floors and the 12-foot ceilings, the scale of this house feels much larger than 3,400 square feet. And of course, another original ceiling medallion right up here. Over the past century, there have been many alterations and small additions to this home, as expected from a Galveston East End residence. Let's check out the once detached kitchen, which was common in the 19th and early 20th century. So right here at the back of the house, straight through from the front door, we can actually see where the exterior of the home used to be right here. This area right here was where the back door was, and this is where the porch started. Where Lisa is standing, where she's filming right now, was actually where the kitchen was, which was attached to the house. You had to go out to the porch to get into the kitchen.
Used to be exterior here, and we have original kitchen area. And then behind this beam is the addition. These doors were brought in from Argentina by the previous owner.
We can even see the burn marks on the floor from where the old wood-burning stove once sat, lending to those small details of history that can be seen in homes just like this around Galveston. So if we come right over here, we will actually see where the servant stairs still are. So this was an access point you could use if you didn't want to use the front stairs, or the servants would actually use these stairs right here to go up the back. Now we're going to go explore the second floor. I love these windows too, this in glass.
Yeah, I got that one too. Come up from there. And this goes up into built-out attic space. Then over here, come into, this is part of the addition. It does have the detail closet door.
Transoms are a common sight in homes around Galveston. Before air conditioning was invented or common, they're designed to circulate air through your house, even when the doors are closed. This giant room upstairs that once hosted church meetings and wedding receptions has been adapted to a comfortable entertainment area. Right out here to the upstairs front porch. Look at these details. And look at that view. We got Bishop's Palace right over there. Actually have some really nice tree coverage right here. These trees were planted after Hurricane Ike to replace the previous trees. If you didn't know, the entire East End Historical District has been placed on the National Register of Historic Places, the same as Galveston's many historical districts. It essentially makes this entire place an outdoor museum. A special thank you to Amy for letting us take a tour of your wonderful home. A special thank you to my wife, Lisa, and Jade for helping me film around this house. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure to like and subscribe and follow us on all social media. And if you haven't yet, go check out the podcast. We've got hours and hours of historical content on that podcast feed. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time on Galveston Unscripted.